Yeah, you know Cam, but that my all-time boy right there.
Mm-hmm. Can't forget Cam, man. We back, y'all. Sorry about that.
Jamari's earning this opportunity.
Coming out of straight camp, that was. There's nothing over here watching TV, yo.
And then Storm had an opportunity to play, and now through 3 games, we feel like we have some evidence that we got to make a change, and that's what we're doing. Is we're making a change to put.
Yes, sir, Jamari Salyer. Yes, sir. Dom, what you doing, yo?
What? I think Salyer is going to do an excellent job. I'm not going to lie to you.
You sure is, yeah.
Long as Storm no one's not out there, I think everything should be fine.
That's literally all that matters. Like, literally. He had 23 pass blocking reps on Sunday after Slater got hurt, right? He gave up 9 pressures. 9 and 23 snaps.
Channeling his inner New York Giants. I like it.
That's just, they gave him like 35 pressures the other day. I ain't never seen nothing that damn bad.
I said, man, he can't do nothing if he wants to, brother.
Yes, he can't even breathe out there, son.
We back and we live. Link in bio. Woohoo. Excuse me. I hate doing this. I say it every pod, and I ain't gonna stop.
Say about my mom, yeah.
Who smacked your baby? My fault.
Ain't nobody smack your baby mother.
Oh my gosh. I accidentally hit post. And I forgot to tag Don.
No, you don't like.
There's 2WayDeal, you ask me.
Nah, I was typing too fast.
Did you not respect me enough as a man, yo?
Nah, I got you. You right here, bro. On the next post, I got you.
I know I don't, so don't ask me.
Who asked anyway, Black?
Come on, man.
Nah, what you say earlier? You just telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. All right.
No, but he had to talk to me like that, yo.
I think so, yo. On my phone, we in the pre-show. I forgot to do that.
The who show?
The pre-show.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we gotta stop, yo. White people ain't gonna listen to us if we talking like
the Jermaine Dupri show.
Niggas in the Jermaine Dupri. Nah, man. This what's that junk with God, who's on that junk? I can't even think. I think it was Nelly on that junk. They all sitting at that table with the all the liquor on the table. They all just be smoking and shit. What's that podcast called? It's a bunch of rappers. I forgot what it is.
I ain't never seen no rappers podcast.
No, he's talking about the Noriega one where they take shots every time.
Yeah, that joke.
I ain't never seen that.
And then what made me think of it was the one episode where the nigga was talking about Nelly took Ashanti from him. What was the nigga name?
Oh, Dame Dash.
Yeah. I'm at the crib with my wife.
That's when Lou was talking.
Hey, bro, as soon as he said that, I was like, wait, and you're bad? That joke was funny. Good time.
Boy, some men are.
Oh, gosh. Okay. It's time to get serious.
It's time to get serial.
Like a killer?
Okay.
Oh, all right, man. Oh, damn, yo. Put it on Do Not Disturb, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was me. I said, I don't think I did that.
That shit stank, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
And on that note, I think it's time to start the pod.
Start it.
Sip. Yeah. Sip. Huh? Yeah. Big bet. Tell me what you niggas really know about big tech. These niggas be swines, might as well be made of pig flesh. Might make an appearance, but that shit just for the quick check. We the jiggy niggas in the city, bitch dipset. I just made a play and I got double back. In a day, what you make in a month, I'm making double that. I can make the money come easy, I'll never fumble that. I might fill the tub up 100 to take a bubble.
Ooh, brother.
Hey, word. We back with another episode of 3-Way Deal. I'm your host, Grizzy Gray, with the least. I got my two co-hosts with me here today. My man, Mr. AJ Stu.
What's going on, guys?
Studio applause. My man down under, Big Don, the Swank. Man, we got another good one here today. I'm very excited for this one. For the end of the podcast, I'm very excited for it. I don't know why. I think it's just going to be a hilarious time. But we got some NFL to talk to before we get to our NBA session of this, because today was NBA Media Day. Everybody got to see the star players. You know what I'm saying, taking interviews and giving out statements and promises and things that that they can't keep. So that's always a great time.
Lion season.
Just a wonderful time. It's a great time of year, man. But yeah, we're gonna talk about our NBA, just a little bit of NBA Media Day and the anticipation going into that. That's gonna wrap up our podcast. And we're just gonna talk about the anticipation part. We're just gonna talk about what we're looking forward to, what we think is gonna happen. We're gonna talk about our top 5 NFL defensive players also. Before that, I'm throwing in a wrench today.
Okay.
The week 3 thing that I brought up on the flyer and whatnot, guys. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to talk about basically, and y'all can think about this before we get to that segment.
Okay.
But what from right now, and it can't be something basic or something that we all know is gonna happen. Like, I don't know, Josh Allen throws for 4,000 yards at 3. No, well, not 4,000. That's not kind of basic, but you know what I mean. It can't be something like that, but something from that you saw from week 3, well, weeks 1 through 3, that you can guarantee and bet will happen by the end of the season, based off of what you've seen weeks 1 through 3.
Some things that are going to sustain themselves.
A specific, yes, it could be a specific player, a team, offense, defense, but just something I want to throw in there for y'all to talk about.
Okay.
Already got one.
We're going to kick it off with the top 5 defenders list.
Okay.
This is difficult, to be honest. I'm not gonna.
The first 4 were relatively easy.
I didn't have
for me. 5 was quite difficult, actually.
Oh, 5 was hard as hell.
Yeah, 5 was very difficult for me.
I feel like it all depends on who you like more, 1 through 4. I feel like I know who yours might be.
I'm listening, fellas.
I'm listening first.
Somebody tell me something.
I want to go second. I always go first.
No.
All right.
Oh, here you go. Boo. Stu copped out. Boo.
I'm going last, yo.
Let's do this, yo. All right. Number 1. We just got to go without saying it. I don't even think you got to say his name.
Yeah, we know.
I know. I think number 2 is, and I'm sorry, Stu, I know we've been on the other guy's bandwagon, but I had to get off it, man.
Yeah, I know, man.
Number 2 is TJ Watt, man. And he's so disruptive.
Impact player.
It makes no sense.
Player, man.
He's the type of guy, he doesn't even have to get the sack. It's just so much chaos left behind him afterwards. It just don't matter. It don't. My number 3 is tough, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to Myles Garrett just because he is due for a defensive player. And right now it's the perfect time for him to try and go ahead and get defensive player of the year. He'll do it. Number 4, I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to put my boy at 4. I'm putting Parsons at 4. Another true disruptor. DeMarcus Lawrence went down again, so I'm just asking Dallas for one more time. Just keep his hand in that dirt, please, please. And number 5, real difficult, really, really difficult. But I think number 5, I'm going to lean towards Nick Bosa, not Joey Bosa. I feel like Nick Bosa is, again, another one of those disruptors, but I truly think Nick Bosa is someone who just can't be blocked at all in this league. Can't be blocked. So, and I'm kind of going off projection, but as I said before the season started, I do think Nick Bosa is going to end up with 16 to 20 sacks this year.
Okay.
I love Joe, but I love Nick more. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're wrong, but it's okay. I'm listening, Greg.
If Jalen Ramsey,
I just got a question before I say my 5. I should have asked this a while ago. Are we just doing like top 5 right now, or are we just saying like
your top 5 overall defenders in the NFL?
Okay. Yeah. When everyone's healthy, right? Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, let's say health permitting.
Okay, bet. I just wanted to make sure I said my list. Well, health permitting, I'm not even about to lie. Don stole my list, and I should have went first.
Okay, so that's your 5. That's Don.
That's my 5. I really wanted to. I'm not even gonna lie, and I hate to say this. I kind of wanted to put Michael over Miles.
I did too. I wanted to.
I wanted to.
I can't.
I wanted to, but it's the longevity. He got a couple years on him. But if Micah come around and do the same thing again, I don't know. Then yeah, I might have to switch. I wanted to put Micah at 3.
I speak enough Micah agenda on here. I think I'll save everyone for right now.
No, actually, I'll do it. I'll do it just so me and Don differ.
Okay, so you got from 1 to 5, you got AD, TJ, Micah, Miles, and then your 5 is Nicholas Bosa. Okay,
I know.
So I'm going to start off by mentioning a few of my honorable mentions first, because there's some really good players that ain't going to make this top 5, man. So Jalen Ramsey isn't in my top 5. He's best corner in the game. Nick Bosa also isn't in my top 5, but he was in consideration. Minka was in consideration. He's probably the best ball hawk in today's game right now. You do not throw anywhere near that guy. So it came down to 2 guys for me. And if you want me to be honest, I still don't know which one I'm going to pick. But my 1 through 4 is the same as y'all's. AD, TJ, Myles Garrett, Micah. I kind of wanted to put Micah over Myles, but then I just went back and watched Myles Garrett. He's the most skilled pass rusher in football.
Yeah,
I don't even think it's close. If you want me to be completely honest with you, nobody that is 6'5", 280 should move the way Myles Garrett does and have the technical prowess that Myles Garrett does. It just should not be able to be a thing, okay? He just doesn't have the counting stats that T.J. Watt has. And I'm going to just take the time to talk about T.J. Watt. So T.J. Watt in the last 4 years, on average, he's played a little bit under 16 games. He has 3 picks, 25 pass deflections, 21 forced fumbles, 7 fumble recoveries, 65 sacks, and 137 QB hits in 4 years. I don't even know how I ever argued Myles Garrett was better than him. I don't like I said, I think Myles Garrett is the better like pass rusher. I think he's the more skilled player. But those numbers speak for themselves. 64 sacks and 65 sacks in 4 seasons. And he's missed games, like a good amount of them. Like 2020, he missed 2 games. 2021, he missed 2 games. And in 2019, he left a few games. And this is just going in order from 2018 to now. 13, 14 and a half, 15, and 22 and a half. If he stayed on that pace this year before his damn bicep almost ripped all his pec, he'd have had like 39 and a half sacks this year, some shit, nigga. Some big wild shit. He'd have broke the record easily. So that was my TJ Watt appreciation. So I got those four.
Mm-hmm.
5 to me was between Derwin and Fred Warner. Now, my case for Derwin is there's not a player on the planet that does as much things for their defense as Derwin James does. There's not a player that can play deep safety, slot, outside corner, linebacker, and be an edge rusher in the same game. There's nobody on the planet like him. But he's missed a lot of games in the past 2 years. So I wanted him to give me another full healthy year before I can like officially stamp him in there. And then Fred Warner might be the best coverage linebacker I've ever seen in my life. He runs up the seams and with crossers and shit with like guys that run like 4.38s. There's never been a linebacker that can do that, man. And I think he's better than Nick Bosa. I think that's more valuable than what Nick does simply because nobody else does that. Like, he literally takes away route combinations by himself. He's a special player. But I'm going to be biased and put Derwin at 5. I think Derwin was the 5th best defender in the league. If he didn't get hurt those 2 years, I could argue that he was top 3. I'm not trying to sound biased and stuff, but dog. The shit he does on the football field, there's nobody else in the league that can do it. He's the best DB in the league to me. And if he stays healthy, he's going to be on this top 5 list for a long time. I wanted to also mention guys like interior defensive linemen outside of Aaron Donald, of course. Like Chris Jones, Cam Hayward, those guys that they love. Yeah, John Allen, even though he's nowhere near top 5 list, but yeah, sure. Yeah, guys like that. Guess you could put Shaq Leonard in there around that conversation. He's a really disruptive guy. He causes a lot of turnovers. I didn't have another corner to really put in that range.
Yeah.
Brother, please. Jair, y'all know I really like Jair. JC's my guy. But none of them I just couldn't find a way to put any of them in my honorable mention or like think that they were top 5.
Yeah.
I would have did it.
Nah, man, I'm not.
It's all right though. It's all good. It's all good. I don't blame you. I fuck around. I would definitely contemplate Derwin if he wasn't hurt the past 2 years. I definitely would. You know I love Derwin, bro.
That's a guy right there, man. That is a guy.
He reminds me of a talented football player I once knew.
I wish he could catch the football a little bit better, but yeah, that's fine.
It's all right, man. It comes with time. Okay. At least he catches.
How much time he got, nigga? This is 5th year.
He got something. He can't catch them all. He could be Nasir Adderley.
I mean, he basically is at this point.
No.
Neither one of them catch anything. Yeah, he's a guy. So yeah.
Yeah, he definitely is. All right, bet. Let's move on to our next topic. Our week 3 certainties. This is the enlightenment part of our podcast. We're about to enlighten some folks of what is exactly about to happen in the NFL based off of what we see in weeks 1 through 3.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna kick it off with one of my own.
Okay.
My week 3 certainty is the NFC East right now does have technically the best record.
Oh God!
No! Here, let me finish.
Brother.
Can I finish? I'm pretty certain that only the division winner is making the playoffs. I'm pretty certain, based off of what we've seen.
You damn guarantee that. Mm-hmm.
Based off of what we've seen, I could guarantee that.
Okay. I disagree, but I can see what you're getting at. I'm listening.
I just don't think, for one, from what I've seen from my team, yeah, it's not happening. No, I mean, there's always a chance of a turnaround. I mean, that's what we do, kind of sorting
Right.
it
It's
out.
only 3 weeks in.
We got that Rivera plan, yeah. So we'll
And
pick
what
it up on. Yeah, the Rivera plan. We'll pick it up on the back end at some point, but it ain't gonna work out.
I think good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Riverboat.
Dallas. If Dallas like the wins without Dak right now, they're gonna be fine.
I don't know how long that's gonna go because it's not like you played anybody spectacular. The Giants are still the Giants. They just play bad teams also.
You got a winning formula though. You run
it. But the thing is, I think the Giants kind of do too in a way. They don't have the players to execute the winning formula. But Daboll got them playing. You know what I'm saying? I like what Daboll got going on right now. Now I don't like the situation, but but I see what Daboll is trying to do. And I like how he puts his foot down with his players, and he realizes like, yeah, if you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna play X, Y, Z. That's why we didn't see Galladay so much because he wasn't doing what he had to do. Yeah, I don't care how much money we paying you. You're not playing if you ain't doing what you gotta do.
Well, Daboll didn't pay him no way, so Daboll.
Well, you know what I mean.
That was a Gettleman mistake right there.
Yeah.
My thing with the Giants is, who's catching the football? Like, if I was to ask you right now off the top of your head who the two leading Giants receivers were, who would they be?
Richie James and Sterling.
You got half right. Sure. You got half of it.
Which one was I right on?
You was right about Richie.
Oh, damn.
Bellinger.
No.
Damn.
What's
Seals?
David
is it Seals?
Seals.
Oh, yeah.
If your two leading receivers or leading target getters are David Seals and Richie James, you need to evaluate that receiver room. And I mean, listen, you wasn't expecting Slayton to be hurt. Shepard just tore his ACL fucking jogging on the turf. Like, that was one of the weirdest injuries I've seen. Usually, guys will be like, if you tear your ACL non-contact, you're trying to dig into it to get it in and out of route or change direction. He was just jogging, like, upright, and then his ACL tore. They need to get rid of that turf. But, Kadarius Toney has more injury designations than he does games played in his career. It's just bad out there, man. It's bad. It's bad. So that 2-on-1 start is a little bit, bleh, ain't nobody.
And it definitely doesn't help when you have Daniel Jones back there either. But
that's Drew King right there.
But I do believe also that like how Don was saying that, yeah, I believe that if Cooper Rush is able to pick up some wins here, and then based off of what Jerry Jones says, he don't even, he's excited for quarterback competition, and he hopes that Cooper Rush keeps doing good so he can challenge Dak, even though I'm not buying it because he was just pressed.
You just paid that.
Yeah.
I just paid that. That's just a bunch of.
Now, the doctor said 6 to 8. He said he'll be back in 5.
He'll be back 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Yeah.
He'll be back in 5. Don't worry.
All right, Jerry.
I wish Jerry Jones would just keep quiet for once.
He don't know how to shut up, man.
Yeah, just shut up.
He does not know how to shut up.
I'm not sold on Dallas being able to beat good teams or proficient teams yet. Not 100% sold on that. So that's the one question I still have about them, especially with Cooper Rush, because you did kind of play down to the Giants level a little bit because they were fucking up all night, but y'all just how you have that many pressures and sacks and you only win by a touchdown. Hey
man, sometimes your offense just not getting it done. I mean, they don't have no receivers either, bro. Like,
they got one. They had man. They was telling me he the wide receiver one in NFC East.
Listen, CD Lamb has played 12 quarters this year. He's been bad for 11 of them. I'm not moved by him, and I never was. Y'all knew how I felt about CD. I never thought he was some damn wide receiver one. He never moved me like that. I think he's a really good player. Like, we saw him in the fourth quarter. When he gets into a flow, he's a really good player. But he ain't no wide receiver one. They should have bit the bullet and kept Coop. Yeah, that's what they should have did. But, I mean, they'll be fine.
All right. Any one of y'all got one?
Yeah, I have two, actually.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I think This is I was telling Stu this earlier. This is going to be the week Cincinnati turns it around because I feel like Miami just went through a bloodbath of a battle with Buffalo. So you turn around in a short week. This is the perfect opportunity for Cincinnati to try and get going right now. So I think they'll turn it around this week. My other one is, I'm not going to lie to you, Josh McDaniels might be the first coach fired. He might be the first coach fired.
Okay, I'm listening. Yeah.
It's getting bad. And we know how the Raiders organization is. That's we gotta win. That's just win, baby. They don't care about longevity. If you stink, and we clearly see you stinking, we'll get you out of here. That's just what it is. And the ugliest number I seen with Josh Daniels, what was it? He is 1-9 at a head coach job. He's 1-9.
He's not good, buddy.
How do you get a job?
Not good.
And it makes me wonder, like, what would life be if he took that Colts job? How long would he have been there?
With the Colts? Oof. Was Chris Ballard there?
See what I'm talking about? He's just a horrible coach. And part of it, I ain't gonna lie, part of it is not his fault either. Because Derek Carr is playing the worst football I've ever seen him play this year. And it's
look at smiling.
It's confusing to me because at the very least, Derek Carr was always going to the bottom line, just be some mid. But he really stinks right now. He stinks badly. And Devontae Adams is feeling the wrath of that shit. Like, he is frustrated.
But see, that's Josh McDaniels' fault. Week 1 when they played us, it was literally the Devontae Adams show. I'm going to throw it to 17, and we'll figure out the rest of that shit as it goes on through the game. That's what the offense should be. You're paying him, and I'm not exaggerating to you. I want y'all to look it up.
$30 million.
Everybody knows. You're paying him $30 million to play wide receiver. Throw him. They were like, 17 targets. That's too much. You got to spread the ball out. No, the fuck it ain't. Not if I'm paying you $30 million to play wide receiver. No, it's not. Are you out of your goddamn mind? If I could throw it to the guy that I paid $30 million 25 times a game, I'm throwing it to him 25 times a game. That's how you get return on your investment. Josh McDaniels is all about, spreading the wealth, making sure defense don't know where you're going. Dude, does it really matter? Like, honestly, does it matter? If they know who you're throwing it to, when in NFL history have you seen a dominant wide receiver be not dominant when teams know he's getting the ball? Who gives a shit? You can't guard me anyway. Throw him the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with it. You can keep filtering these targets to Mac Hollins and whatever the hell Hunter Renfrow is.
What's all the damn Mac Hollins targets? That's what
Mac Hollins is out there looking like 2012 Victor Cruz or something, son. It's crazy out there. He is getting targets, like legit targets. And it's funny. It's funny.
I don't need it for my fantasy, y'all.
You got Tay in that jump?
I'm pretty sure I do in one of my leagues. I don't know if it's in my money league and I need to look. But it's a setup.
I be wanting to draft guys that play for my ops team, but then I can't root for them, and it makes it not fun to me. So I just don't. But yeah, man, and McDaniels knew coming into his era here, either you were going to have to 100% commit to Derek Carr, or he was going to have to kick him out the door that offseason and get him out of there. He decided to stay with Derek Carr because he didn't want to go through this whole QB carousel. Now you got to lay where your shit at. You got to work with Derek Carr. And again, you've paid Devontae Adams starting quarterback money. If you don't throw that nigga the football, man, please throw him the football. So I don't agree that he's going to be the first fired because I think Matt Rule stinks. And he's going to do something like egregious pretty soon. And it's going to get him out of there like Matt Rule or
Nate Hackett.
I mean, they're 2-1. Or are they 2-1 or are they 1-2?
They're 2-1. So
yeah,
you may not like how Hack is doing it, but technically they're winning.
It's working.
I mean, yeah, but scraping by the Texans and scoring 11 points against the 49ers isn't really inspiring confidence in my head coach, just personally. And he still does.
That I beat the 49ers like that. I'm sorry. I am. They
I'm not. I just paid a quarterback $250 million to score 16 against the Texans and 11 against the 49ers. The 49ers defense is good. 11. 11. Come on, man.
Not bad, yo.
And Russ hasn't been good. So it was like, and again, Nate Hackett was there as Aaron Rodgers bait. Aaron Rodgers ain't take the bait, and now you got stuck with whatever version of Russell Wilson this is. So I think you on the right track, but I think they'll probably give McDaniels at least 2 years, man. I think they will. I think they'll give him 2. Unless they start like 0-6, 0-7. Then
I also very much hate the Javonte Williams neglect.
I just don't think he's as good as everybody thought he was.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like Melvin Gordon having too many damn carries. Too many carries.
Chargers legend, Melvin.
Yeah, too many carries. All right. You know what he is at this point. So why do we keep giving him the ball this much? Especially when you know you got to have a damn heart attack every time he touches the ball.
People not pay guy. People feel like he still got a little juice in him. I don't know why, but people willing to take a chance on a fumble over, a big play.
That boy got juice in a container with holes in it, brother.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, man. All right. So something that I'm certain of. I got two. I'm gonna start off with this one. The Ravens receiving options are for real. This is real. This is not a game anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to do the whole where's Lamar's receiving help. We don't have to do this song and dance no more. We are here. I want them to get another speed guy, but we are here. My Devin Duvernay stock is finally here.
I told you what we said.
I've been here for years. Ever since I seen him put Grant Delpit in the dirt 9 times against against LSU, I have been here.
I heard the talk. It's a boy Duvernay looking nice in the slot. I said, oh, okay.
He's a guy. And Rashad Bateman's doing his thing. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, Don. But when we watched Rashad Bateman in college, he wasn't this goddamn fast, man. I swear to God, he was not this quick.
I promise you he wasn't. I promise you he wasn't. And I swear his 40 time wasn't even his 40 time wasn't even that good. I promise you it wasn't.
I was like, what the hell? Why he look so? He looked like Jeremy Macklin.
I'm not surprised because when I watched Bateman, he wasn't the fastest on the field, but for some reason he has like this long ass stride. It just gets behind you. I don't know how he does it. It just works.
He took that slant to the crib. I was like, "There's no way."
Then
I was like, "Everybody took good angles and everything."
And Mark Andrews is just keep leveling up. Dog.
Yeah. Mark Andrews is the second best tight end in the league until George Kittle starts playing, and Darren Wallace is not going to get the volume for everybody does.
Yeah, I don't think.
And Pitts isn't getting the volume, even though Pitts is open like all the time. But he's not getting the volume either because Marcus Mariota has a Drake London fetish, which I'm fine with. I mean,
that's cool with me too. Yeah,
I got him on my fantasy team. I got Drake London stock anyway.
Nah, they said he couldn't separate.
That's what they told me, Gray. They said
he wasn't going to be good against NFL corners.
They said he was a contested catch merchant. I said, boy, you niggas is not watching these games.
Did y'all even look?
Didn't watch a single snap of him. They was just like 6'4", 210. Yeah, he's definitely contested.
He ain't played Carolina yet now. So
here you go. He gonna put JC in the
man led the league in yards and touchdowns before he got hurt.
Before he broke his leg. He was on his way to winning the Biletnikoff Award by a long shot. Exactly. And they were just like, well, he played in the Pac-12 and he can't separate. You think he can't separate because Keaton Slovis was throwing the ball 7 yards behind him every time he was going up for the ball.
Down every route.
But yeah, man, I'm cool with I really like the Ravens receiving options. And my second one, all my Jalen Hurts truthers, we have arrived.
All right, that's just you, but all right.
No, it's a lot of us. It's a lot of us ball knowers out here.
And Alabama fans, that's the only one.
No. Oklahoma fans too. and people that enjoy black quarterbacks. So not y'all two.
I forgot he went to Oklahoma.
Yeah, not me, huh?
Listen, I told y'all. Everybody was like, "Well, he doesn't throw over the middle of the field," and my response was, "Who does he have to throw over the middle of the field to?" Dallas Goedert is more of a vertical guy, and he could create after the catch. Devontae Smith is like 119 pounds with polo boots and ankle weights on, so he's not going to be going over the middle of the field. He got A.J. Brown and started looking like Tom Brady over the middle of the field. Now, he still has to work on his accuracy, and I think his footwork needs some work, and he's still a little bit late on some of his reads. But he's here, man. He has taken that official big leap to me as a passer. And that's all that matters. We knew he could run. We knew he could escape the pocket. We knew he could throw vertically. He doesn't have the biggest arm. He still underthrows a lot of passes. But we know he can get the ball vertically. My thing was, is he going to be on time, play in rhythm, and throw the ball over the middle of the field? He got A.J. Brown, and that heat map is hot as shit in the middle of the field. He's throwing the ball in the middle of the field now. So if he can keep this up with those weapons, with that offensive line, man, we looking at
championship.
We looking at a conference championship minimum because the defense is also solid enough. I'm not moved by the defense because I still think they need some help in the secondary, and I think that at the end of the day they'll need another edge rusher. I want them to get somebody who's more not dominant because it's hard to find dominant edge rushers, but I think they need another rotation guy. Personally, the linebackers are playing. Fucking T.J. Edwards is playing well. Kaiser's playing well. I haven't seen much in the Kobe. But those guys are playing well. So if Hurts keeps this up, oh man, we are here. We are here. My Hurts and my Tua takes have finally paid off. Finally,
is beating the Tua allegations because it was looking. It was looking.
I tried to tell y'all. Y'all was mad at me for saying Tua could play when he had out fucking Austin Jackson out there playing 4 positions at offensive lineman. Man, I mean, at one point the Dolphins had 2 offensive coordinators. 2. You know who else has 2 offensive coordinators? And offense looks like the worst in the league right now?
Bad football team. My bad.
Oh, well, I mean, no, but the Patriots.
No,
like, you can't have 2 offensive coordinators.
Yeah.
And Tua's head coach didn't like him. Brian Flores did not like Tua at all. Like, he hated Tua. He didn't want to draft Tua at all. He wanted to draft her.
He wanted the better quarterback, so I can't.
I mean, yeah, I'm not mad at him for that, but you can't hate the player you got. Not like
I ain't chilling.
Don't tell everybody or make it known that you hate him. Like, damn, nigga, you still got to coach him.
Got that Mike Zimmer in him, boy. He said, "What about Kellen Mond?"
Yeah, he said, "How do you feel about benching Tua?" Well, what about it?
I do it again.
Hey, he stinks. It's like, oh shit. Okay, Brian. But yeah, man, that's 2 things that I'm taking home to the bank for the rest of the season. The Eagles are going to be here because Jalen Hurts is taking the lead, and the Ravens finally have it's not great. Like, Rashad Bateman and Duvernay are great players. Mark Andrews is. But it's good enough for right now because Lamar's out there dealing, man.
It's beautiful right there.
Yeah, it is.
It's beautiful. I bet. Going on down to the NBA session, damn, we got here kind of fast. I ain't gonna lie, we on time today. Look at us.
Let me a good on time.
Yeah, because when you on time, you early. NBA anticipations, yo.
Yeah.
Right? Media day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's talk about it.
All right, man.
I don't even like media day. I really don't care because, like I said, they just fill your heads with promises that they're not gonna keep and let you down, especially when your team is bad because you already know they're not gonna do good.
I mean, yeah, that's what NBA Media Day and NFL, like OTAs and everything. Everybody's in the best shape of their life. Everybody was grinding in the off season. I mean, y'all was with the OnlyFans jumps in the off season. You ain't fooling us. You was on yachts and shit, man. You wasn't doing no work, but it sounds good, and that's what matters. Sounding good.
I ain't trying to hear it, yo.
Hey, man, listen. That's just what it is, brother.
Hey, man. I'm just excited. I heard Zion's back at peak shape.
Yeah, I just want him to play. Like I just want to see him play basketball.
I gotta talk about
I
it.
do.
Play ball, man.
Oh, that was one of the somebody that submitted one to us. How we feeling about Zion, Bi, CJ, their little three that they got in New Orleans, and how what they gonna do?
It's
I
a
really
playoff
like,
team. It's a
I
playoff.
really like that team.
I
man.
enjoy it.
It's a playoff.
Who they
Playoff
center
team, I
again?
think they're a top 4 seed too if they stay healthy.
Yeah.
Who they center again?
Jonas
Still Jonas.
Valanciunas here.
I'll deal with it.
So,
We like the team.
excuse me.
Hey,
My
don't
only worry with
Valanciunas.
the Pelicans.
Yeah.
I'm cool with Valanciunas. I'm cool with him because he can space the floor a little bit. My only worry is the shooting.
Yeah.
Their starting lineup is probably going to be CJ, Herb
Clip.
Jones,
Clip.
Bi, Zion.
Clip.
Jonas.
Clip.
They're not all good shooters. It's just CJ. It's literally just CJ that can spot up and shoot. All them other guys aren't great. Like I wouldn't say Bi can't shoot, but they're not snipers.
Yeah.
And with guys like Bi who operate in the mid range and the elbow area, guys like Zion who operate around the basket, guys like CJ who like to get to that mid range, you need space, man. You need space and spacing principles. I think Willie Green was a good coach last year. But I do think they could use some more shooting. Maybe it's on the bench. Maybe Jose. I forgot my boy last name.
Auto.
There we go.
Olivaro.
Yeah. And maybe he takes
Auto.
the leap as a shooter. I really like his game. Maybe Trey Murphy takes a big leap as a knockdown shooter. But those are that's my only really gripe about the roster. Like it's not a championship level roster to me, but it's a really, really good roster. And their two best players. If Zion stays healthy, he's a superstar. And y'all know how I feel about Brandon Ingram. I think he's better than that guy that plays for Boston, the number 0 guy. But I'll let it cook because he made the finals. But yeah, that's how I feel about them Pales, son.
Nah, I feel that. Do you think that they would benefit from well, I wouldn't say a lot of high pick and roll concepts, but do you think that they benefit from I guess drive and kick more so kind of concept in that kind of scenario where everybody kind of operates around the mid range area? You know, you kind of spread them out, drive kick. Everybody kind of gets their shot from there.
They'll benefit from it because Zion has that.
Attention.
He's like we like to talk about gravity with Steph. If Zion gets 2 feet in the paint, you have to bring another body, or he's getting a layup, or he's getting fouled. I don't even think I've ever seen Zion miss a layup. He's immaculate around the rim, and he's going to put it on your head as well. So his gravity, once he gets 2 feet in the paint, will attract help and rotation defenders. It's just all up to guys like Herb, and I think CJ's a knockdown guy, and Bi's more of a motion shooter, but he can spot up as well. I'm just worried about how consistent it will be throughout the season for them.
Yes. They're gonna have some bad shooting nights.
Yeah, it's gonna be some nights where they go, 9 for 42. But I mean, Zion's gonna have 33 points in the paint anyway. So sometimes it's gonna offset. I think that's a really good roster though, man. And I need Zion to buy in defensively. I need him to. Because for their best lineups, like spacing wise, and I think switchability, Zion's probably going to have to play the 5, man. So, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be bad getting to the rim. Defending the rim. And yeah, that too. They don't have any rim protection. They have none of it. Not a single guy. I mean, Jackson Hayes, but he's like built like a string bean. I'm not Jackson Hayes.
He's suspended or in trouble.
Is Jackson suspended?
I don't know. He was a criminal though, yeah.
He did something. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know if he's he probably got out of it, but yeah. Another thing that I know a lot of people are looking forward to, guys. Mm-hmm. We gotta talk about it because your boy hitting step backs in practice.
Oh, Benjamin.
Mm-hmm. The Nets' big 3.
Jesus Christ, here we go.
More so specifically Ben Simmons, but where people are anticipating Ben Simmons, but also the team aspect of them finally having Ben Simmons available.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we anticipating that,
brother. That thing, it stinks.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't think again, we are a year and some change removed away from everybody thinking Ben Simmons is one of the top 3 defenders on the planet.
Yeah,
He's a menace in transition, and he is an excellent passer. He is still a very, very good player. My thing with the Nets in general, it's not just a big 3 thing. Who is guarding anybody on the perimeter that's not named Benjamin? And where is the rim protection? There is none. And when I say they don't have adequate size, I got a lot of clapback on Twitter over the summer when I said that. And they were like, oh, Nick Claxton is 6'11. KD's, 11 feet tall. Ben Simmons, 6'11. Yeah, sure, but they're all very small, weight-wise. What happens because this is who you're going to have to play in the playoffs. What happens
this is my
when
main question, bro. Can they go to war with Philly? Can they go to war with Milwaukee? Shit. Can they go to war with Cleveland?
That's what I'm saying. Who? Even though Evan Mobley is a pencil as well, Evan Mobley is skilled as shit, and Evan Mobley doesn't have to affect the game offensively. Evan Mobley could have 9 blocks in the game and be like, "Oh damn, Evan Mobley was the best player on the floor." They're gonna have to bang with some guys who can offensive rebound and who can score down low, man. And I know this seems like we talking like it's a 1989 Knicks Pacers fucking matchup, but that's the case. That's just what it is. You're gonna have to guard Giannis for a
Joel.
series. You're gonna have to guard Giannis and Embiid for an entire series if you want to make it to the finals. I think they match up very well with Boston. From a personnel matchup guarding.
Yeah, because Boston likes to go small anyway. Yeah.
Boston is small, but Boston can guard on the perimeter, and that's the difference. Boston is losing Rob Williams. I think Rob Williams is cooked, by the way, but we'll have another discussion.
Oh gosh, I hate to say.
But
the knees ain't no joke.
He's had 3 surgeries or 3 or 4 injuries, lower body in the last 11 to 12 months. That's not good for somebody whose game is based on explosion. But Brooklyn's big 3 matches up with the Celtics pretty well. Kyrie and Marcus Smart, they're gonna go at it. KD is gonna cook whoever. I mean, last year he was awful, but I don't think KD's ever gonna be that bad.
Anymore. I don't know.
It's Kevin Durant.
I don't know.
He got strapped.
I want y'all to just be serious. It's Kevin Durant.
I get
Come
it.
on, man.
I
get
Kevin
Durant.
I get it.
Do you get it though?
Yeah.
Like I said, that roster stinks. So even if he goes off, who's with him?
I don't think it stinks though. I just think it's not as good as everybody else.
Who's with him? And we still have to worry about now. You got Simmons, Kyrie, and KD. Those are 3 of the most unavailable niggas you can find on a team.
Sure. But everything we're talking about now is health permitting. So let's just go down the roster for a bit. We got Seth, certified goddamn sniper. We know what Kyrie Irving is. We know Joe Harris shot 47% from 3 at one point. Sniper. Kevin Durant is Kevin goddamn Durant. We got TJ Warren, who will be back in a few months. I think Steve Nash said more than likely November. So 2 months at the basically middle of the season. He said mid to late November. So not middle of the season, but middle of the beginning part of the season. Then you got Royce O'Neal, who they got from Utah, who can defend. I'm not sold on him as a spacer. He's solid. And then you got Nick Claxton and Ben. I mean, it's a good
disrespecting Patty Mills, y'all.
Patty Mills. They got Patty Mills. Another
and the twin
sniper.
And twin.
Which one? Oh yeah, they got Keith.
Mm-hmm.
They got Keith, but I mean,
never mind. That's Keith. Never mind.
It's 2022, brother. I mean, this ain't Los Angeles Lakers ball, Keith Morris. Now let's calm down.
My bad. I thought
But
we
they
still
just
shouting them out.
my deal with them is they don't have enough perimeter defense, and they don't have any rim protection. They just aren't big enough.
That was the issue last year.
That was the issue.
Sure, but now you actually have guys that are going to play. Like Kyrie couldn't play a lot last year. James Harden put on his fat suit again. He didn't want to be there. Ben Simmons had a bad back and the nigga was depressed. He's fine now. Like, that matters, man. That matters. I still think Steve Nash is a bozo of a coach. But, I think they'll be fine, man. Do I think they're a championship roster?
No. What seed would you give them now?
Probably 6.
Okay. Thank you.
Probably 6.
Go up a seed. That's fine.
Like, off the top of my head, Philly, Milwaukee, Boston.
I still think Toronto has a chance to be up there. Just because it's a built-in system at that point, man. I don't know what.
I really like Toronto, man. But my thing is, this is like going to be like the 3rd year in a row that Fred VanVleet has to play 40 damn minutes a game during the regular season because they can't find a backup point guard. Like, they just can't find anybody to take those ball handling minutes. Now, you can be like, oh, well, that's what the fuck you got Scotty Barnes for.
I don't trust it.
Sure. I love Scotty Barnes' game.
I wouldn't
love it.
I wouldn't force him into that position, though.
He is, and he's really, really good to me, man.
He definitely is.
But I don't want him handling. I don't want him being my secondary ball handler.
Yeah,
not right now. I don't, unless he takes that leap, which I think he can. And Siakam's probably your secondary ball handler, but if he's your secondary ball handler,
you're in trouble.
That takes away from him defensively, and that's what he's really special at. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they just got some things to work out, and I believe in star power in the NBA. Who would be the 2 best players in the Toronto Brooklyn series?
Siakam and
oh, come on, man.
Siakam and OG.
Like, come on, man. Like, you're not beating. I don't think they're beating Brooklyn healthy like that, but I do like the team, though. I do like them. Yeah. I'll give you that. I do like them.
I do like a good grit and grind team like Toronto.
Oh, Cleveland. Cleveland's in front of them, too. Yeah, I like Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland, too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
sure.
I have another Milwaukee agenda, of course. I had it last year, but a Grant Williams 30-point game happened out of nowhere. So
now that'll get you good, nigga.
He ain't hit 2 threes in the game since.
Milwaukee was up and rolling and everything, and then Boston was like, you know what? We're just not gonna miss a 3 tonight.
Mm-hmm. Imagine game planning for Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and then Grant Williams turns into Kyle Korver for a game.
You just can't make stuff like that.
You just can't make that shit up, son.
Like what, bro? He's killing my parlay. He's killing my parlay right now. What are you doing?
But I tell you,
that's hilarious.
Milwaukee, it's not happening. That ain't happening again. It'll be under control. One thing I like about Milwaukee is they just keep that consistently good roster. They seem to keep the core together now. I forgot they added some guys. I think who they added.
Off the top of my head, let me look at Milwaukee roster. Off the top of my head, I can't think of nothing. I mean,
it's subtle with them.
How you gonna say off the top of my head? Let me look it up. I was like, wait.
Listen, Giannis, Drew, and Middleton is enough for me because you got an elite defender. They ain't have Middleton. Middleton was hurt last year.
Nah, they got Jingles. Yeah, that
niggas had Jingles, and that was it.
And that's good.
Thursday last year? Yeah.
Literally, that's all they had was Jingles.
That's another good for me. That's a good shooter. Bobby Portis, for some reason, was very good shooting. So you get that little. All they need is the right amount of secondary guys, which I think they have. And you still got Giannis, son.
Okay.
I need a healthy Middleton. Middleton was banged up. He was really banged up at that.
Yeah, they're gonna be banged up because the
Everybody
year
banged
before
up.
they went to the championship, they made the Eastern Conference Finals. Then they made the championship, and then Giannis plays with his overseas team all the time. And Drew and Middleton was just in the goddamn Olympics. Them niggas is gassed. They were gassed last year, so I understand. But I'm not all the way there on Milwaukee. They old. Milwaukee has an old roster. Like, bro, here's all the rotation players for Milwaukee.
Those are seasoned vets.
Them niggas is grandfathers. That's what they are. They're
They are
grandfathers.
ridiculously old, yo.
Giannis is 27.
Mm-hmm.
Grayson is 26. Pat Connaughton finna be 30. George Hill 36. Drew Holiday is 32. Serge is 33. Joe Ingles is 34. Brook Lopez is 34. Wesley Matthews is 35. And Chris Middleton is 31. Them niggas is old. How long can they sustain success in an 82-game season with no established young guys, not even established, but like no young guys to take some of these minutes? Bobby Portis is a young guy. Bobby's 27. But like, okay, so the three youngest rotation players are Grayson Allen, Giannis, and Bobby Portis.
Why does Bobby Portis give me like a 32-year-old vibe?
I thought Bobby Portis was like 30. He's 27.
Well, he's young, yo. He just look old.
Yeah, he just look old. So
Got the old game, though.
Exactly. I swear he been in the league
brother, Thanasis is 30, man. Them boys are old.
Been in the league for like 10 years, bro.
I'm just not all the way there on them, Don.
Tell me it's Philly's time?
No, I don't think it's Philly's
time.
time.
Oh, man.
I want it to be for Embiid's sake, but my thing with Philly is
Doc Rivers. That's my thing.
I mean, yes, Doc, but how much of a leap can Maxey take? Can Maxey be like what would you value more from Maxey in the league? Would you value his playmaking more or his shot creating more? I personally think his shot creating.
Yeah.
Because when James Harden doesn't have the ball, who is dribbling for the 76ers?
Joel Embiid.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
Here's my can do it, yo.
I mean, the Anthony Melton, I think that's who they got in all season.
Oh, I like
solid player. He got a long ass wingspan for a 6'3" guy. But you know, I'm just not moved by Philly because for one, Tobias Harris is a terrorist. How long can we ask PJ Tucker to guard the other team's best player, man?
That's what we're getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Did you hear Doc Rivers? And he was like, yeah, PJ's more of a 3 this year.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Is he guarding the threes?
Right. Listen to the lineups. He said PJ 3. They tried this lineup. PJ 3, Joe Reed 4, Joel Embiid 5. Yeah. You tell me where's the space.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna have what? Tobias out there somehow? Tobias don't
you have to. You have to put nigga, for one, you're paying him like $26 million a year. You have to play Tobias.
The thing about Tobias that kills me is he can shoot the 3. He chooses not to.
He be open and he'll be like, you know what? What's better than an open 3? A contested turnaround fade, nigga.
So let me post up.
Let me DeMar DeRozan and shit. I'm like, Tobias, shoot the ball, son. Are you kidding me? But I'm not sold on Doc Rivers. We know that. PJ is 36. He can't always guard the other team's best player. You have Matisse Thybulle for that.
He's tiny.
It's not even that he's smaller for wings. I think he's a better guard defender, personally. But like, is he not just Andre Roberson? Like, how playable is that guy? Like, you got to be able to shoot a little bit, nigga, just a smidge. Nobody is guarding. If you have Matisse Thybulle and PJ Tucker in the game with Joel Embiid, nigga, it's gonna look like everybody's at a bonfire. Everybody gonna be in the same circle, nigga. Everybody. It's gonna be 9 heads under the rim. Because they're like, who am I scared of shooting the ball? James Harden is dribbling.
Or sound like a mean-ass session of Warzone in there.
I'm telling you, son, it's going to be bad. I was about to make a war joke, but I'm not going to do that.
Because we love the troops, y'all.
It's gonna be bad, man. But I'm not sold on Philly. I'm not sold on Philly.
So you got Boston there.
Unfortunately, as of
The
right,
roster's better. They just lost their coach, Brad Stevens.
and you know what? Let's talk.
Brad Stevens about to step down.
Let's talk about that. I told Proc that we might talk about this on the pod.
Oh gosh,
I think that's a bigger loss than people are making it seem
Absolutely.
like.
Yeah.
It's Ime came into the NBA as a first-time head coach, top 5 coach in the league his first year, took a team to the finals, and now because he was too goddamn horny, his career is over. Not career, I lie. His career as a Celtics coach is over.
yeah, it's cooked.
This is just me telling everybody, practice sexual discipline, ladies and gentlemen, because then you could be fired as the coach of the fucking Boston Celtics because you wanted to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way I can put it. You know, so yeah, I'm not. I think Boston probably has the best roster, best constructed roster in the East, but the East is a toss up, man. It really is. I want to get a Cleveland agenda off, but I'm not ready to go there yet.
I'm a Spider guy, but I think
Yeah, see, that's why I'm not going there yet because I'm not a Spider guy.
Ain't gonna lie, that backcourt is a little bit too damn small for me. Yeah.
It's a little bit they can't guard anybody, but you can get away with that when Evan Mobley and Jared Allen are back. You're like, who cares, nigga? What you going to shoot a floater
Blow
over?
by him, swat.
You going to shoot a floater over 14 feet of arms, nigga? Good luck. Like I fuck with Cleveland, but one of the things I was definitely most looking for is a leap from these young guys, man, and specifically Ant-Man and Cade.
Yeah.
You know those my guys. Ant-Man, I think he needs to become a better playmaker within the offense. I think he can develop that a little bit more. He's a gunner for real. In Cade, can he become a more consistent threat from 3? Because Cade is a good athlete. He's not a great one. He's not like springy or explosive or agile or like, I guess, shifty. He's not like that. He's more of a straight line, get to the rim, but he has finesse. He got skill type of guy. Can you develop that 3 to keep guys honest so you can get your game off a little bit more? And I wanted to say Evan Mobley too, but
I like that Pistons team. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like Cade, Hardy, or Jada Ivy, and
Resurrection.
I like some. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the Pistons a lot. It's gonna be bad because they're gonna be getting their ass whooped sometime, but I'm gonna watch them.
Marvin Bagley got revived, man. I gotta like.
Yeah, young.
I like it.
So this 2017 Marvin Bagley I'm seeing.
My thing with Anthony Edwards, though, for his leap is I want to see him take over all the time. Like, this is your team. I kind of want to see Cat take that back seat. We know what you're capable of, but I just think Anthony Edwards is the better player. I've seen times where Anthony Edwards could just take over, and there's some games where he's like, let me step back and let Cat do his thing. Nigga, Cat's a foul collector, first of all. All right, we clearly see that in the playoffs. All right, so we need you to take over. All right, take the pressure off Cat because we know how it is when Cat feel like he's in takeover mode. He turns into a football player. It's ridiculous.
Hey, bro.
Like, nigga,
him and Jaren Jackson,
5 elbows to get to your.
He think he turned into Shaq. He be like, "Fuck all that sugar."
Why are you throwing punches to get to the rim, brother? You have moves. Come on, focus.
Yeah, I'm not a big Cat fan, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that Ant-Man leave, dog, for sure.
Definitely.
I mean, I had another one, but we talked about the Pelicans already.
Oh, and Phoenix last ride.
I think. Wait, what do you mean by their last ride? Like playoff run of return? Like
boom or bust. Boom or bust. Okay. They don't get that chip.
I think it was. I mean,
it was last year.
It's last year, but you are running it back with the same roster, so technically you could say,
same roster minus Jay.
It was last year. Last year was just
cooked, man. It's cooked. DeAndre Ayton clearly does not want to be there.
It's all right.
Chris Paul, I don't know if anybody knows how age or anything works, but he's not getting any younger, nigga. He ain't getting no younger. And I mean, are you expecting Mikal Bridges to take that leap into being a tertiary ball handler
'Cause he
who can
won't.
score. They don't have anybody else on that team that can score off the bounce except for Devin Booker. That matters in the playoffs because people they locking Chris Paul up now, man. He's like 95 years old, dog. I mean, he can't do but so much anymore. You know what I'm saying? And when they take the ball out of Devin Booker's hand, or he gets guarded by an elite defender who's not letting him get his game off all the time, what's their second punch? You throw it down low to Ayton. I mean, you could, but that's not an efficient play. He ain't Joel Embiid down there. So I think they will cook last year once Luka put the dagger in him. So yeah,
That's another team there, Dallas.
Yeah, speaking of Luka,
I have no takes on Dallas as of right now.
Oh, no takes.
I have no clue what to think about that roster right now. I don't.
Picking on that organization. You cannot have an MVP caliber player like that and keep constructing these boo-boo ass rosters around it. I'm sorry.
I just don't have a take on him, man. I don't know what to think about that roster yet, so give me some time. I don't know, man.
I don't like it, yo. I mean, I appreciate I don't know if I can say I appreciate the attempt or try to get better with Christian Wood. I mean, I do because I see what you tried to. I think I see what you tried to do, but I don't think it's gonna work.
At Porzingis, man.
I don't think it's gonna work out. So yeah,
I think Christian Wood is. I think people like the idea of Christian Wood more than actually watching Christian Wood play.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I see what you're trying to.
Like, they got a big that can stretch the floor and be a vertical lob threat.
But he's not.
Christian, I've never seen Christian Wood try defensively. I don't know. I mean, they got NBA champion JaVale McGee now. That helps. And you're not playing Dwight Powell at the 5 anymore. Shit, that helps. That helps something, I guess. I don't fucking know. I like Maxi Kleber, I guess. I don't know what to say about the
the ball won't always be in his hands, or he doesn't feel pressured to be so great offensively.
Right.
Hopefully that's the gist of it. Hopefully that is. Kawhi back. John Wall over there now.
Yeah, John Wall back. That's what you need to say, yo.
Man, I seen John Wall go up for a dunk, and I was like, oh, man, this is the end right here.
He's good.
John Wall's head used to be at the rim. Nigga, his head right under the net now. I'm like, oh, no. Our guy is gone. No.
No.
He don't have that. He don't have it no more, man. The athleticism, like the crazy top 3-point guard ever athleticism, it's gone. It's gone. Do I think he's going to be really productive for the Clippers? Absolutely. That way, Paul George and PG don't have to create everything. So I think he'll be good with him.
That's one thing. Always thank God for John Wall, man. Even though he was an athlete, he was a very good playmaker. So
elite playmaker, elite. So he's gonna in transition. If Kawhi and Paul George's lower bodies hang up, they're gonna be a really dangerous team, man.
Yeah.
Like they might be the only team in the league dead ass that can go too deep at every position.
Yeah,
they got Reggie behind John. They got T-Man and Norman Powell behind what that boy named Paul George. They still got T-Man and Rocco and Batum and Twin. They got a bunch of guys, man. I really despise the team, but the roster's really good. Man.
I do like the way that roster's constructed. I'm just excited.
Really good for the modern NBA, bro.
It really is. It's because you got basically starters on a lot of other NBA teams is coming off the bench. So yeah, you definitely got
but Robert Covington could be. He's not as good as he was prior, but he could be a starter for something. Okay. I tell you like this, he'd start for the other team in Los Angeles, nigga. That's for sure. So that's not saying much because our wings are 40-year-old and Juan Toscano Anderson. So
I
disrespect Juan, y'all.
I got no expectation for the Lakers. I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want expectations for the Lakers right now.
It's not that I don't have them. I think that if number 6 and number 3 are healthy for 65 games, they're going to the playoffs. That is a gift. When they had Russ last year and those two were healthy, they weren't the worst team ever. They were a solid team. They had a winning record. Okay. They've made marginal improvements. I think the backcourt is better with Dennis and Pat Bev coming in. I think Lonnie Walker is going to be productive. My thing is, nobody on the team can shoot. Rob Pelinka just refuses to get niggas that can hit open threes. He's like, you know what? We're gonna grit and grind our way through this. Like this a 70s finals matchup. Nigga, that's not how this works, man. Like our best shooter is a guy named Cole Switter, who's on a two-way deal who we got out of the draft. He was an undrafted free agent, I believe. He's a sniper. Don't get me wrong. Can shoot the damn lights out. He kind of looked like Klay Thompson, like in the face. But like, you expecting him to come give you real minutes, man? Like right now, you can't. You just can't. So I don't have like championship aspirations for him. I just want them to not look like a fucking dumpster fire like last year. Last year was awful, bro. Oh God, it was bad. The Thunder, nigga, Josh Giddey was getting his game off against us. We was up like 26 and they beat us. The Thunder. Oh God, this is bad.
Nah, yeah, well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with tanking.
Well, we don't have our first round pick, so we ain't finna get a Pelicans Wembanyama, nigga.
My bad. My fault, but
him and Zion would be hilarious to look at on the court at the same time, though.
Hell no, I don't need it. No, actually, no, I need it. Actually,
it's like a tank and the Eiffel Tower right next to each other. Niggas gonna look really weird.
You gonna see this 7-3 nigga blow by, throw the lob, Zion 360. I'm like, what?
I'm like, all right, nigga. And then B.I. and Wembanyama combined probably weigh 98 pounds. And then there's Zion. Like, oh, this is stupid. This shit's stupid, man.
That would be absolutely insane. Oh, yeah. Anticipation. Who's going to try the hardest to get Victor?
Oh, the Spurs. Oh, easily the Spurs. For one.
Already set up.
Oh, wait, yeah. I forgot.
He plays for Tony Parker's French team. Who's named the Spurs? That's all you need to see there. That's all you need to see.
Until
them in OKC.
They gonna get that lotto pick until that shit turn into the Pacers.
Them niggas gonna be the sixth pick. They gonna be sick. They will be sick.
So they end up with the third pick.
I hope that they should trade us Kelvin Johnson midseason. You get a real tank in.
Yeah, because they drafted 3 guys, so
yeah.
See how that goes.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a last one that somebody submitted.
Yeah, I'm all out of takes now. That's how I'm out of takes now. So yeah.
Oh, all right.
That was my last one too.
Somebody said they're anticipating the rise or fall. The continuous rise or the sudden fall of Ja Morant.
Oh yeah, I know who said that.
Who said
I got Ja stock, so I don't see anything falling for me.
Yeah, I just can't see it. I see him getting better. He still got shit to work on.
I just need him to get an in-between game. Like, brother, you can't dunk on everybody and you can't shoot threes from 30 feet every time. You just can't do it. You just can't. You can't. No, stop it. Get a floater, get a runner, get a midi, and then you're golden. Like, nobody can guard you because you're faster than everybody. Nobody can guard you at the rim because you got like a 95-inch vertical. So, like, what happens when teams really start packing the paint and start taking that three away from you? Like, what if they step out to the free throw line on your drives? You can't jump. I mean, you can jump from the free throw line. You might hurt yourself. But, you got a floater. Do you got a runner? You got a little push shot, a midi. You need something in between to fill out his game. I don't ever think everybody wants him to be a good defender. That's fine. Who's going to dribble the ball for the Grizzlies if it's not Ja? You can't ask. I mean, you can because that's how the history of the game has been. But, I find it hard to ask guys who are 100% the engine on offense to also be elite defensively. Like, there's like 40 guys in the history of the sport who have ever done that, man. It's hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I just want him to be okay on defense. Just like, don't be a fucking traffic cone. That's all I ask for him and guys like Luka. Just don't be a piece of paper out there. Don't get cooked all the time. Just be okay. Just play okay team defense, and the rest will figure itself out. Because the Grizzlies have a good roster. And I need JJJ to come back because he's such a good defender. He's elite. Elite defender. Top 5 defender on the planet. Or close to it. You know what the problem is? He got that same problem Cat got. Every time he's near somebody, he's elbowing him in the neck. Stop fouling, son. God damn it. Stop fouling so much, brother.
I hate that shit, bro. He finally getting this game off and he want to start fouling. I'm like, all right, yo.
He'll have 4 blocks in the first quarter, and then in the second quarter, he'll be like, you know what? I think I'm going to foul everybody I see. And then he got 4 fouls by mid-second quarter. I'm like, all right, now you're out the game until the end of the third.
Get his blocks early, because when he get his blocks early, he stopped being vertical and he starts chasing blocks now. Yeah. Now he's smacking guys in the head.
I'm like, please, Jaron, please, nigga.
I'm just glad my JJJ is thriving a little bit.
Yeah, right, he's a good player, man. He's a really good player. I wish he'd stop shooting so many threes. But he's a good player, man.
Nah. Keep shooting him, yo.
Awful shoot.
No. Not that.
Somebody got to. Somebody got to take 8, 9. Somebody got to take 8 or 9 a game.
Desmond Bane, he the sniper. Desmond Bane.
We both can take 8 or 9.
No.
We both can take 8 or 9.
Oh, God. You want 2 people taking 18 threes
he
a game?
Said y'all got to shoot less. Yeah.
Not that he got to shoot less threes. He just got to get a mid-range.
Shoot less threes, yeah. And I'll take
man, that's what you got good old Desmond Bane for. And, certified sniper Steven Adams out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
I really like Steven Adams for that team. I don't know why. I just like the way he fits for that roster.
Every team needs an anchor.
Everybody needs an enforcer. Like the Lakers got Patrick Beverly and Thomas Bryant,
You just try to slide in Thomas Bryant.
Chill, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with good old Thomas Bryant.
That's your shooter. I'm trying to tell you, that's your shooter.
Come on, man. Please.
Wait, hold up, Don. That's your boy, ain't he?
He's a good shooter.
Yeah, Thomas Bryant can play. He just been hurt last year or 2, man.
He's a good shooter, though.
Yeah, he can play.
He don't do nothing for me, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, there you go.
But that's because we ain't seen him.
Yeah, that's true. You didn't.
Then we got effort. We was like, well, we don't need you.
What do you think? You just lost to Daniel Gafford. Oh, God. I can't wait to see that meme again, nigga.
Don't worry, baby. We fucking on the Wizards, man.
I can't wait to use the Lakers. So don't go to sleep yet, babe. We fucking on the Lakers bed tonight. You just lost to La China.
Why was the joint so out of pocket?
Oh, God, that shit was comedy, son.
Oh, my goodness. we about to wrap this part up, yo. Y'all ready for the weekly predictions?
Oh, God. Yeah, let's do it.
I had 3 people tell me that this is their favorite part of the pod, and I don't know how to take that.
I don't know why they lying.
Is it because it's the end? Is that why?
Their favorite part should be when I'm talking, yo. That should be the favorite part. Goddamn it. I'm ready, yo. I'm ready.
All right, bet Thursday night. Bengals, Dolphins at the Bengals, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's in Cincinnati.
Paycor Stadium.
I'm going with the fighting Tuas.
I got Bengals.
Okay.
I got Tua because I got the Dolphins. I got Tua, but yeah, I got the Dolphins. I kind of want to see this whole Super Bowl thing where if you lose, you don't go back to the playoffs. So I kind of want to see if that's true. This is the first time I'm kind of paying attention to it.
Okay.
I want to watch it happen in live action.
We go back.
So who?
We ain't go back.
Yeah, you didn't.
Mm-hmm. The Falcons ain't go back.
You know they did.
Have the Falcons been back to the playoffs since then?
Yeah.
They recovered.
They lost to the Rams afterwards.
Yeah, that was 2018, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Viking Saints. They are in.
That's the London game, huh?
Vikings.
Yeah, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
I don't know. Yes.
Oh, Tottenham. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Oh shit.
I don't know how many times I have to tell people that Jameis Winston is who he is and he's not going to change.
Yeah, I'll go Vikings, man. I'm gonna go Vikings.
It's 9:30. They play at 9:30
Yeah,
a.m.
as soon as we wake up, football on. That's glorious.
Them niggas eating beans for breakfast over there, yo.
Nah, this ain't 1 a.m. This ain't 1 p.m. Give me the Saints show.
All right.
Okay.
Cleveland at Atlanta.
Cleveland.
I think Atlanta gets their first one of the year. Oh no, Atlanta won already.
Be their second one.
Yeah, I'm going to Atlanta.
I also would like to go with that.
I'm tired of seeing Jacoby Brissett win games. It's making me nauseous.
Well, brother, Atlanta ain't got the defense to stop that, so.
I mean, yeah, sure, yeah, but they got Drake London, and I'm standing. So,
and Kyle Pitts,
yeah, Kyle Pitts too, but also Drake London
and Desmond Ritter. Commanders, Cowboys.
Hate you guys. I don't.
Dallas.
In Jerry World.
In the Jerry world with the Jerry curls.
I go Dallas. No offense, but every time Michael plays y'all, he's like Lawrence Taylor.
I think it'll be a closer game than
he does that to everybody. What do you mean?
Yeah, for some reason when it's y'all, it just looks worse.
I think it'll be a close one, but yeah, I think I'll go Dallas. I really like.
I just
Dallas.
don't trust y'all line this year right now. It's looking sketchy.
Yeah, it hasn't been great. I'm gonna go Dallas.
Just wait.
I think it'll be a good game though.
Just wait. No, we're gonna lose, but we got Seattle. Ooh, we got Seattle at Detroit. I'm taking Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
I think Detroit's rolling. They can keep rolling.
Tennessee, Indianapolis at Indy.
That's a stinker of a game.
I'm going Tennessee.
I don't even know.
That's tough.
I'll probably go tie again.
Indy won one. They won 1-1.
That defense is starting to gather themselves now.
I'm going with Tennessee, man.
You seen Gilly. How you gonna throw to Gilly, Mahomes? What you gonna do that for? Put you box
boys up.
I'm gonna go. John Taylor on the injury report too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. So yeah, I'm gonna go Tennessee.
That's his first missed practice of his career.
Yeah. Derrick Henry looked like he getting his shit right too. So
well, he did. He did the Raiders something dirty last week, didn't he?
That's the Raiders.
Yeah, that's true.
We got the battle of the 2-1s. The best 2-1 teams in the NFL, I personally think. The Bears and the Giants at the Giants.
I'll kick your ass, brother.
Boy, I tell you led me astray there, brother.
I'm
like, oh, the Bills and somebody playing. Yeah, let's go.
I think I'm gonna have to start up some Justin Fields agenda. It doesn't hurt me, trust me.
Where is it at?
MetLife. It's at New York.
I think somebody's leg gonna fall off. I don't know, man.
Shit, nigga. Soldier Field ain't no better.
Hey, man. But you see when they're able to win in those predicaments, yo.
Yeah.
Give me Chicago.
Yeah, give me Chicago, yo.
Well, I mean, I was taking Chicago anyway.
You got to stand against your division rivals. I get
it. Yeah. Jaguars, Philly.
It's gonna be a good game though. It might be a Dougie P revenge game.
Yeah, about to say Jaguars gonna fight. Trevor.
Look, I'm taking the Jags then. We have another good matchup. The best 1 and 2 teams right here. The Jets and the Steelers.
Oh God.
At Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Give me them football Jets. Zach Wilson gonna come back
Zach
and have
Wilson
a
won't.
shitty game,
Oh,
but
he playing?
he's
Yeah.
playing.
If it
Yes.
says if everything goes well during
Yeah,
practice.
no setbacks. He's starting. Yes, sir.
Oh, yes. For sure. Then.
Yeah, give me Jets.
That first game back, that pressure is going to whoop his ass. Steelers.
Give me the Jets. Give me the Jets. I got an agenda to push. Bills and Ravens. At Ravens.
I'm
Oh man,
gonna go Bills. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm going Ravens, man.
I love Lamar, but I feel like that McDermott formula is shit down.
I think Lamar about to get him the ass whooping they ain't never seen before, son.
But see, some deep down inside of me, when I seen, what's his name in the booth spazzing and tweaking
Oh,
out
Ken
like
Dorsey.
that. Yeah, when I seen him do that, and then I seen you the image that you would never think you'd see. Tua consoling Josh after a game. Yeah, niggas never thought they'd see something like that.
He told that boy, he said, once you get on my level, we'll have a conversation. That's what he told him.
Soft.
I think Josh Allen gonna play pissed off, and he
Soft.
about to do some things next week. So give me Buffalo.
I'm from a division where I told him get the fuck off the field, man. Matt Ryan said that.
Hey man, Josh just don't got it in him like that.
Hey, bro. All right, never mind. I'll get to it when we get to that game. Chargers, Texans.
Rex Burkhead masterclass on the way.
Yeah, I'm scared as shit. But the Texans' offense is so doo-doo that the Chargers have no choice but to win.
It's bad. It's bad.
And I think Eckler finally pops out his doo-doo shell. He's played like ass.
It's just him running the ball. He's been awful. He's been really good receiving.
Good passing. Running the ball, he's like blind.
Yeah, he's been awful. Like, and he's been so bad. He's been so bad. But he's running back 13 in fantasy. That's not awful. That's not awful. To draft him in the first round, that's awful. But yeah. And the Texans have allowed 200.
Yeah, 200. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, no,
they won. He gone.
Yeah, they said cut the off, nigga, move on.
Nah, yo, we got games to get to, yo. Of course, it stopped at the Chargers one. I'm disappointed. Oh, where everybody at, yo?
I'm here. I ain't my bad. I just stood.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, hey, yo.
No, I just stood still, yo.
I'm gonna kick Stu out. Bring him back. Oh, he ain't ready.
Oh, he ain't
ready.
He's cooked.
Oh, yeah, he cooked. He cooked, yo. Well, yeah. You said who you got? Chargers?
Yeah.
All right, bet. We got Carolina and the oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I got the Chargers too. But Carolina Cardinals at Carolina.
It's a trap game. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even remember the last time the Cardinals beat us. Dead ass might have been like 2008 or something. But that ain't gonna happen for long. I think the Cardinals take the win. We're not good at home, so.
Ooh, oh yeah, JC and Visca hurt too, yeah.
Visca ain't hurt.
Didn't he get fucked up in the game?
Boy, he was scoring 60-yard touchdowns and everything.
I would say he questionable on the injury report, but no, give me y'all just so I could see you get upset.
I ain't gonna be upset over a win now.
Oh, my fault. You're gonna be upset when that's gonna be the win that between you getting the 10th seed and the 3rd seed.
Listen, long as Rule fired, I don't care, and there's no his job unless we pull a Cincinnati Bengals, which we ain't them, so I'm fine.
All right, you sound very confident, my brother. Oh, this one. Oh, New England at Green Bay.
Green Bay. I think New England just fucking sucks. They suck.
I don't like their offense at all. It's pretty boo boo.
We'll get there.
Yeah, then you got Kyle Duggar and Adrian Phillips that's hurt. Yeah, give me Green Bay. Bill, what did Bill say today? He said something like 20 times in the same interview. Oh, he was talking about Mac Jones. That's what he was talking about. He was like, if he's fine, he will play. If he's fine, he will. It was something like that. Broncos at Oakland. I said Oakland, Las Vegas.
That's a stink off when Denver gonna win it. Denver's gonna win it.
I got Denver too. Yeah. Vegas is 0-3. I did not see that coming at all. I didn't think they'd be this bad.
Nah, this is shocking. Not shocking. Just
Kansas City at Tampa Bay.
Kansas. Tampa's cooked. That's not the same Tom Brady we're seeing.
Oh, it's not. But they doing something. And they gonna have Mike back. They gonna have but Julio's still out. Damn man, Julio, Russell, and Perryman all hurt. Akeem Hicks hurt. But they probably be game time decision. Yeah, give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. I think. Oh, Tampa's the favorites too.
That's because the Chiefs had a meltdown last week, but they'll fix it.
Man, both these teams 2-1. They said like Tampa's a clear favorite. They had like 70%. But and then the last one, Rams and 49ers.
Rams. Jimmy G sucks bad.
Nah, the plays suck. You seen what you seen them? The
That
plays
nigga stepped out of bounds for a safety and threw a pick six afterwards, nigga.
Bro, that is a different level. But we all know that once a game he gonna do something like that, bro. It happens once a game. That's a policy with Jimmy G. You gonna get something.
The plays got you almost to the Super Bowl. What lost it? Jimmy G picks. Is he due for one? It just ain't clutch.
Bro, it's always in the like he can't ever throw that one pick at the beginning of the game. It's always on the last drive or in some crucial possession where you're trying to keep the ball.
Ain't got the dog in.
Bro, that nigga blows me. But that shit was hilarious when he was like, "These plays suck."
Like, nigga, you suck.
That shit is hilarious. But damn, I guess that's a pod, man.
Mm-hmm.
That is a pod. Hold up, I gotta do my shout outs right quick. Hey, shout out Go Brand Gaming. Shout out Eric and Proc at Proc. Keep doing your things out there. If you want to get into sports gaming or anything like that, definitely hit them up. You know, they got a good league going on, 2K leagues on Xbox. They're looking to get into PlayStation still. So definitely hit them up, see what they on. If you looking to, show off your my career player. If you think you like that, you think you got the moves like that, just type in Goat Brand Gaming. Hit them up. They get you in a league. You want to throw in some money. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and show what you got. We got shout out Little Butter Gaming, my man Reggie. If you ever want to check out just any kind of streamings of any kind of games, MMORPGs, you want to do strategic games, you like Overwatch, you like Apex, you like Valorant, stuff like that. Check that joint out. And he also plays a bunch of horror games and a bunch of like fun like knockout games and stuff like that. You gotta check it out. It's pretty hilarious content. Shout out to Maryland Heat, my man Big Kareem, my man Tyreek Bird. They're doing their big thing. Trey Buford, still going strong, still undefeated, I believe. And they just came back from Pennsylvania not too long ago, so they still doing their thing. Shout out to them. And big shout out to Schemes Marketing. My man Drew that has blessed us with this lovely equipment, able to podcast, do what we got to do. Appreciate you. Big ups for that always, my man. And if you want to see us, check us out next week. We'll be right here back at the same time, 7:30, with no, interruptions and technical difficulties, hopefully. And no promises to that, but I'm going to try. Yeah, that was a mouthful. But see you later, guys. Stay classy, San Diego.
Oh, God.